Indrid here, 3v3 August Desert Gate blue team. It's me and I'm playing an Apothecary support commander that fights melee by default, has a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Alongside, Sneakus Peekus is a Grey Knight brother captain, durable commander with good offense and support, fights melee, cannot be suppressed and walks through cover. Rounding out blue team, Dark Riku plays an Inquisitor, offensive commander that fights melee by default, can get ranged weapons, lots of stuns and snares. Red team, we have Tex as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive commander, fights melee by default, has lots of spells. HansMoleman alongside is an Eldar Warlock, offensive, great mobility with feet, fights melee, can also leap into melee combat. And Floid, rounding out red team, is a Hive Tyrant, very durable commander, walks through cover, cannot be suppressed, good offense and support, emits a basic synapse to help out these Hormagaunts and Gants early on. He's gone for double Hormagaunts, double Termagants. Sneakus Peekus with a strike squad pushing mid, and Dark Riku with Guardsmen into a Sentinel. Tex double Chaos Space Marines up against Dark Riku on his west side. It should be a good fight. Great special attack by the Inquisitor there, trying to tie up these Chaos Space Marines. Needs to be careful though, because heretics are quite dangerous to melee commanders early on if they aren't especially tough, and with 720 hit points she is not especially tough. 499, 488. Sorcerer with one of his awesome special attacks. Dark Riku trying to keep him busy and does force him off. Good first engagement. Warlock now has 690 hit points, due partially to his melee leap that he has. Already has channeling runes up. 499, 460. Going after these double stormtroopers from Sneakus Peekus. A very nice destruct from long range. And my scouts are getting chased by the Hive Tyrant. I have double tactical marines on the field. My Apothecary is running like a little girl back to base. 499, 434. Hormagaunts in melee with my tactical marines. I am pretty confident I can force them off here, so do not retreat. I do lose a model though. And now I can try and force melee on these Termagants. West side, 499, 412. And Dark Riku putting some nice pressure on Tex. Here come heretics. Forced off one of the Guardsman squads. They both have sergeants up, bringing them up to 9 models. And the Sentinel does have the ground pound. Tex is... where is other Chaos Space Marines? Here they are. Chaos Sorcerer has gone down incidentally, but HansMoleman will revive and bring some Banshees west side to help out. Center is red. 499, 391. Hive Tyrant will take the east side. I put my tactical marines in heavy cover here. Strike squad to back them up. There's a heal from my Apothecary, there he is. And still down to 2 models on one of these squads, of course. Wow, Termagant's taken tons of losses. These double Inquisitorial Stormtroopers really do put out some nice DPS, especially when they have their sergeant, which I think both of them do, yes. Both up to 6 models. Hive Tyrant runs away. HansMoleman now here by himself. No, he isn't. Here come double Hormagaunts to back up these double Die Revengers. 485, 391. Chaos Sorcerer back to his feet. Sentinel being repaired, and we are pushing power on the east side. I have shotguns up on my scouts, obviously, to combat the double Hormagaunts. I would have got Devastators, but I know I'm going to see Zone Throats in Tier 2, which are very, very bad news for setup teams with their instant projectile and long range. 485, 384. It's a 1-to-1 cap. Inquisitor getting knocked around, trying to tie up these Chaos Space Marines, and does a good job, forces them off. These guys meleeing the Guardsmen, and Guardsmen absolutely no match for Chaos Space Marines in melee. do force them off though and took another model off this squad. There's Hammer of the Witches. Can he get another model? No. Brother Captain comes mid for Sneakus Peekus. I now have my Assault Marines completing my tier 1. Mastercrafted Bolter up on my Apothecary and Purification Rats to support these Assault Marines with a knockback whenever I heal them. Shotgun Blast from my Scouts to run away. Jump in with my Assault Marines. Keep my Apothecary in range so he can heal when he needs to, and there is the heal. Tactical Marines trying to get losses on the Raveners, and they do get one loss, but I think I lose attention of my Apothecary and he gets pressured down. Cannot move in time from that grenade either. Assault Marines did lose a model, but they did hold up that blob quite well, and now we can push. Stormtroopers out of cover, almost wiped those Dire Avengers who threw a grenade and retreated. I now have 2 models on both of my tactical squads, which I don't like, but I want to keep the pressure up on the east side. I don't want our power to get hit. Here comes HansMoleman with a Guardian weapon team armed with the Shuriken cannon. Need to get behind cover, Indrid. 467, 364. West side, 2-to-1 cap and multi-last turret up from Dark Riku. Raveners on the field for Floid, as you saw. Chaos Space Marines forcing melee, and they both have Eternal War up, giving them a straight up damage buff. But here comes that Sentinel, and he struggled to deal with this thing. He's going to get a stomp. No, he's going to stomp the Chaos Sorcerer. Yes, just about. Not in range of those Chaos Space Marines though, but one of the squads again forced off. And this is with the crossbow bolt pistol. If she had the Holy Brazier, she'd be really picking off models from these Chaos Space Marines. Red team pushing our power very hard, but we do manage to defend it. Assault Marines jump in the Shuriken cannon. Channeling Runes is disrupted by the jump. Formagaunts and Termagants there. Here come Dire Avengers and Howling Banshees. Crippling Poison on my Assault Marines. Crippling Poison recently got its duration reduced slightly by 1 second in 2.0.8, which is what we're playing here. 444, 354, 2-to-1 for red. Sneakus Peekus is tier 2. I'm just going tier 2 now. Floid is still tier 1. Dark Riku has a Chimera on the field. My Apothecary revived by the Brother Captain, and he has the Nemesis Force Halberd, a splash damage power melee weapon. I have my Assault Marines, I have my Tactical Marines, both of them still missing a model. Haven't been back to base yet to reinforce those guys. My Scouts moving forward a bit too much. Want to make sure I can stop those Banshees in their tracks. And again, my Apothecary is focused down and I'm not paying attention. There's a grenade from my Scouts. Took a couple of models. Howling Banshees with Distort Field up. Distortion Field anyway. And they capture my Marines in retreat. I just retreated them slightly too late, and I am incredibly lucky not to lose a model here. Wow. 436, 354. Assault Marine still in play, and I know those Banshees are waiting in retreat path, and my Apothecary was just revived, trying to run away from the Banshees, but gets taken down anyway. And that's the 3rd time I've lost my Apothecary already. 436, 354. Chimera on the field takes down the Warlock. Something leveled up. The Guardsman, I think. We have an aspiring champion on both of these Chaos Space Marines. Not sure why he'd get that and not a vehicle count. Oh, he does have Plague Marines on the field as well. They are buffed by the Warlock's Global, which buffs infantry speed. Sneakus Peekus doing an awesome job holding up Floid as long as he could, but is now in retreat. But my Tactical Marines back in play, and my Scouts with their Sergeant and Shotgun. And the Inquisitor comes over this time and revives my Apothecary, who's level 2, and retreats. There is Crippling Volley, and Formagaunt's in trouble here. Chimera can put out quite a decent amount of range firepower when there's stuff inside it, as you can see there. 436, 354. Strike Squad have a side cannon for Sneakus Peekus. Shuriken Cannon sets up. Still no hard vehicle counters on the field, it's just these Plague Marines. Recently got their bolter damage buffed again, which is nice. And they get a rear armor hit on the Chimera, which has snared it. And that is a very important hit. We see Mark of Tzeentch Chaos Space Marines fully upgraded for techs. 436, 354 still. It's a 1-to-1 cap, but we are taking the east side. And I have some Stern Guard veterans on the field. Also have a plasma cannon. Apothecary back in play, not dead for once. And I'm hitting power with tactical marines and scouts. I can now bring up the Stern Guard, use vengeance rounds, and put a bit more pressure on these generators. Meanwhile, Sneakus Peekus is fighting Tyranids and takes down the Brood Nest, does he? Yes, well done. And he has a Grey Knight Dreadnought on the field, starts off with this awesome multi-melter, but here comes HansMoleman with Banshees, who need to be careful around this brother captain, and he's gone for the Unending Purge, a really great accessory I think now, with the buff it got, starting at 50% health, not 40%. And I whack those gens and decap this wreck point, and a good thing that Sneakus Peekus could hold that by himself, because I was in no position to support him there. Assault squad still do not have their sergeant. Wanted to get my Stern Guard on the field as soon as I could. Stern Guard are awesome versus light infantry with their Hellfire rounds. It really is the best thing that they can do in terms of Kraken bolts. I think plasma gun is better in terms of vengeance rounds. A missile launcher is better, but the Hellfire rounds are amazing. And of course, you do have your other rounds to use against everything else. Assault Marines do get their sergeant eventually. I have my plasma cannon set up here. Should have put it in the building, but I was afraid of zone thropes, which Floid doesn't have yet. In fact, he's going for some warriors. He does have a venom cannon up on his Hive Tyrant. A big hit from the plasma cannon, but look at this, we have a Wraith Lord on the field for Floid. And I do not have any melter bomb. I do instantly get a missile launcher for my other tac squad though. Channeling runes on the Raveners, as you can see, and there is the Burrow Strike. And they tie up my plasma cannon, make it go away. And here is the Grey Knight Dreadnought with that multi-melter, and Hans overextends his Wraith Lord big time, getting missile launcher hits, and this Dreadnought, it does not last very, very long. Psy Cannon also, 436, 272. Meanwhile, west side, we have Demon armor up for the Chaos Sorcerer. Still has not dealt with this Chimera. I did not think the Plague Marines would be good enough against a Chimera played by Dark Riku. You need a bit more raw DPS than the Plague Marines can give, I think. He's got it down to half hit points here, and we now have double repair going up. Can he take this thing down? Dark Riku's not moving it anymore. 436, 272. Forces off the Chaos Space Marines. And now Plague Marines are forcing melee on the Stormtroopers, and they have their assault kit. Meanwhile, east side is all kicking off. 436, 268. I've gone tier 3. I have a load of red as well. 735 red. And of course I lose my Apothecary again. The 4th time he's gone down. Manticore on the field for Dark Riku. Sneakus Peekus has lost his Purgation squad, now has Grey Knight Terminators on the way. 436, 250, 2-ton cap for blue. We have both of the natural victory points. Chaos Sorcerer will take his back, I think. My plasma cannon back at base, as are my assault marines. I've got these guys to level 3. My scouts are level 3. Stern Guard level 2, down on model. Tactical marines level 3, also down on model. 436, 239. And look at the Hellfire rounds on those Termagants. Need to get into cover though, Indrid. West side relatively even so far in terms of points. And Hormagaunts capping our natural, but they get hit by Manticore and wiped off the face of the map. Floid not happy. Termagant's trying to hit our power. Plasma cannon sets up for a shot, but it misfires, which is annoying. HansMoleman Warlock level 3, still with just the channeling runes, and as I say that, he switches them to the warp throw accessory. 415239. Broodness up here from Floid. Center, the node goes down. Rod of Warp Fire for the Sorcerer, and the Icon of Tzeentch, which is an awesome accessory. Demon armor up as well, as you saw. 405239. Dark Riku still has this Chimera on the field. Not sure what the heck these Hormagaunts are doing. Does he lose the squad? Very, very nearly they get into melee synapse just in time. Warp throw from the Warlock, pulling Assault Marines, Scouts and some Stormtroopers into harm's way. And is Floid going to push here? Hive Tyrant is moving forward. No, he's not going to push. We have some serious firepower going on. And now it's time for me to push. I jump my Assault Marines after the Bright Lance, run right into Banshees though. But I start to pour firepower into those Banshees, and Hellfire rounds are such bad news for those, and they get away with a single model. They could reinforce off of the Broodness, of course. Here are Vengeance rounds taking it down. Scouts. I did not throw a retreat grenade because I'm an idiot. And here we see the first zone throw of the day from Floid. Grey Knight Terminators, where are they? They are capping for the Emperor. Strike Squad level 3 now. Do not have their Justicar though. And the Apothecary back to his feet. Unfortunately, he wasn't up to help out those Assault Marines there. Plasma Cannon taking its position. Sneakus Peekus coming to mid, and we take Red's natural and Red take our natural to 2-1, 336, 236, just 100 VPs in it. Plague Marines, are they going to take down this Chimera now? I think they are. One more shot and down it goes. That Chimera did so well for us, but it is down now. What level is the Inquisitor? She's level 4, she's doing quite well, very, very nearly level 5. Grey Knight Terminators, they have their Liber Demonica, gives them Hammer Hand, which basically buffs their damage for a short duration. They also passively sap away energy, which is such an awesome passive for them. Power wiped out on this side for Red. Howling Banshee still alive. Level 2. Tex going for a Chaos Dreadnought. I am still sitting in tier 3. Now with 848 red, and I make a mistake in that I come mid, but I leave my plasma cannon here and do not put it in the building, and I realise too late that these Howling Banshees are ripping it to pieces. Couldn't even get a shot off. There's the retreat, not quickly enough, and the Howling Banshees with their awesome speed wipe them out, and it levels them to 3 as well. Here we are pushing mid, Brood Nest up for Floid. Grey Knight Terminator is moving in, and there is my orbital bombardment, very, very luckily catching these Tyranids. Grey Knight Terminator is moving against the warriors. Boom. Boom. And we take out the Zone Throw in retreat as well. Thanks to the Hellfire rounds, I think. Big push by us in the mid. 332-208. Something decap the VP. Will it? Yes. The Inquisitor decaps. Huge, huge pressure here. 325-208. And here come my Terminators. East side has turned red, but we're not too bothered about that. My Assault Squad now level 4. And take down the Sorcerer. Apothecary reaches level 5. 323-206. Assault Marines get a heal. Perhaps I should have healed the Terminators instead, but there you go. Howling Banshees decapping our power here. halfway through level 3. Baneblade on the field for Dark Riku is going to park this on the east side. HansMoleman. In fact, everyone lost quite a lot of stuff in that engagement for red team. That was a very, very telling engagement right there. Got very lucky with my orbital. 3-2-3-1-8-2. Howling Banshees coming after my Assault Marines. Where's the Merciless Strike Indrid? There we go. A bit late. They get a heal. And force all that stuff off. 2129 hit points on level 4 Assault Squad. Keeping the pressure up on his Termagants. 3-2-3-1-6-2. And we forced them off. Can we finish a squad? Not quite. West side. Here is a Mark of Khorne Chaos Dreadnought. Great synergy with the Sorcerer since he can teleport it out of trouble with his global. It often gets into trouble. We have a repair bunker up and a Baneblade and a Chimera. Good luck pushing against the east side red team. Blob cap Indrid, nicely done. Dumbass. That's right, move away. 3-2-3-1-4-1. 2-to-1 cap. Chaos Sorcerer level 3. Brother Captain level 7. Fully kitted out now. Nemesis Force Halberd. Holy Armor of Titan. And the Unending Purge. What an awesome name for a piece of war gear. Floyd's Hive Tyrant level 5. He's done well. Warlock level 3. Carnifex on the way. And HansMoleman goes tier 3. Now it's just Tex who's still tier 2. Chaos have such a great tier 2 though. 3-2-3-1-2-4. Hormigunt's getting jumped by my Assault Marines. And they run away. Here come Howling Banshees. Where are they going? HansMoleman decaps our natural paladins on the field for Sneakus Peekus. Assault Marines jump in the Termagants. Chaos Dreadnought going after the Brother Captain. And a huge engagement. I have an Assault Cannon on my Terminators incidentally. And there is Dark Flames and Robes of Torment. Banshees now in retreat. Grenade Indrid, grenade, grenade. There it is. Boom. And look at that, I got a missile launcher on a Howling Banshee in retreat. How lucky is that? Carnifex with Thornback pushing for Floid. I decide to force melee with my Terminator's Power Fists. Vengeance rounds up on the Stone Guard and missile launcher. Where is my Melter Bomb? I'm just getting it now. Thunder and Lightning. 3-2-3-82. Chaos Dreadnought trying to back off. Paladins, Terminators, Brother Captain all chasing the Carnifex. Is the Brother Captain there? Where is he? No, he's at base. Baneblade still sitting on the east side. Paladins going after the Carnifex. Can they finish this thing off? 14 hit points. They just need to look at it, finding it'll die, but I don't think they're going to be able to chase it. They've used their teleport, and they're taking tons of damage, losing a model to these Mark of Tzeentch CSM. Ouch. Rocket run by Dark Riku. Devastating stuff. Space Marines only surviving because they were level 3. 3-2-3-24. And this is the game. I get a heal off on these Grey Knight Terminators. Tex, out of sheer frustration, uses Blood Rage to try and get some model losses. There is the Melter Bomb. But here is the game for blue team. 3-2-3-4. And there's the victory. Baneblade didn't see much action, did it? All because of that huge engagement we had at the start of tier 3 over this VP, where red team lost loads of stuff. They couldn't really recover from that. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.